Good morning everyone, myself Muralidhara Reddy. In this video, we are going to discussing about how to create the web application using Maven CLI. Remember earlier we created Java based application, right? This video will see how to create the web application. Okay, let's see the demo. For creating the web application, we have a few steps. Earlier we follow same process only. If you observe here, we have a Maven archetype. Okay, colon generate. I'm copying this one and I'm giving here Maven archetype colon generate. And then this is the Maven. We have already installed Maven. Okay. Currently, earlier we have downloaded all the plugins from internet, right? I mean central repository. Next time it won't be downloaded. Okay. And if you observe here, default it is coming 1990. 1990 means it is Java based application, right? How about web application? After this particular specific number, you have to go check 3 to 4 numbers. You can able to find out the web application also. Remember again, I'm telling. Currently, I'm seeing this 1990. When you are practicing, it may change the number. Okay, don't confuse. Okay, next one, go up on 1990. 1990. Where come? If you see here, 1990 is Maven archetype quick start means it is Java based application. How about the web application? Web application. If you see this Maven archetype web app, it is a web application. Maven archetype -web app, it is a web application. The number is 1995. Currently this number is 1995. Later it may change. Okay, I'm selecting this 1995. Enter. Now here you have to select the particular archetype version. You can select anything. 5 I'm selecting. It is downloading from the particular 1.0 related stuff from central repository. Now it is asking the group ID. What about group ID? Group ID is I'm giving com.techworldwithmurali. Techworldwithmurali. If you remember the company name techworldwith.com, it will be reverse of the particular name, domain name. Okay, when you use the group ID. Okay, next one, artifact ID. What is artifact ID? I'm giving web-application. What I'm giving? Web-application. It is a web application. That is the reason I'm giving artifacted. Artifacted is nothing but project name. Project name I'm giving web application. This particular web application, it will be created one directly in our local. Once we set up done. Okay, enter. Now it is asking the version. Default it is the 1.0 snapshot. We have two types, snapshot and release. Default it is taking snapshot. Later part we can discuss about release part also. Okay, give enter. Now it is asking the package name. Default package name group ID same. I'm giving same name only. Just enter. Here is asking yes or no. Just give the Y. If you give the Y, it will what will happen? It will be create the particular web application configuration part. Okay, application. Before going to give the Y, you have to verify whether you are giving correct or not. Okay, I have verified everything looks good. I'm giving Y. Y means it will be create. The build is success. If you observe here inside the root directory, web-application directly is created. If you give the LL command, now you can see here web application is there, right? I'm going to insert the web application. Okay, now I'm using 3 command. If you observe here, that particular Java based application, web application, there is a small difference. Okay, pom.xml, I'm checking here first. Go to the pom.xml. If you see here, we have a project tag. Okay, then module version, it should be 4.0.0. And then group ID, we have given red com.techworld with Murali. Same name came here. Next one, artifacted. Artifacted is nothing but project name, right? We have given web application. Then here, packaging var. If you remember, when you are creating jar file, that it was jar, right? When you are creating var file, it is var. Okay, it will be generate var file. Remember, if you are not giving this package name, default, it will be create a jar file. So when you are creating var file, you should be give that packaging name. Otherwise, it will be create the jar file. Okay. Next one, what is the version? We have given, right? 1.0 snapshot. Then this is the name and the URL. And here default it is coming dependencies, and also builder name, the file name will be web-application. Okay. With this particular whatever is given, right? This with particular name, it will be generate var file. Okay, let's see. I'm going to save here. Next one, if you see here src, we have a main. In this particular main, when you use the web application, we have index.jsp, web.xml. We don't have currently, this is a sample application. We don't have any app.java, app.test.java, right? Correct? Default we don't have. If you want, you can configure it, but we are taking the default application to practice. Okay, got it. Next one, what you have to do? Now we have to generate var file. So for that, we have a build life cycles, right? What is the first one? mvn validate. What is the uses of mvn validate? It will be validate the project. Mvn validate. Mvn validate. If you give the mvn validate, what will happen? It will validate your project. If you see the build success, it means everything looks good, this particular web application. Okay. Then next one, mvn compile. What is the uses of mvn compile? It will be generate .jar to it will be generate .java to .class files, right? Give the enter, mvn compile. What will happen? Let's see. For that compiler, it is taking compiler plugin, but if you see here, no sources to compile. The reason is if I'm giving here 3 dot, if you observe here this in this particular SRC, we don't have any .java file. That is the reason it is showing no sources to compile. No sources to compile. In case if you have any .java file, it will be compile it. But currently default web application, we don't have anywhere that particular Java file. That is the reason it is showing no sources to compile. Got it right? Next one, when you use the mvn compile, just it is create the target directory and the classes directory, but we don't have any .java files, right? That is the reason it haven't converted to .class files, because we don't have any .java files. Okay. Next one, what is the next one? Mvn test file. What is the uses of mvn test file? It will run the test cases. Test cases means app-test.java to app-test.classes. It will be converted. But here what will happen? Let's see. I used mvn test. For test file, it used Surfer plugin. Even here also it is showing like no testers to run. Why it is showing no testers to run? The reason is this particular web application. If you observe here, particular web application, we don't have any app-test.java files. App test class Java files we don't have. That is the reason it is showing no testers to run. Got it right? Next one, mvn compile is done. Test is done. Next one, package. What are the uses of package? It will be generate war file. It will be generate war file. It will be stored in target directory. Let's see. For that particular war file, it will be take that plugin. The plugin name is warfare plugin. If you observe here, Maven war plugin is taking 2.2 version. It is downloading from central repository only. If you observe here, repo.maven.apache.org. It is downloading from central repository. If you see here, build is success. Now it is copied that particular web apps directory. It is copied. Let's see. Inside the target directory, it is copied. Let's see. You give the 3 command 3 dot. Okay. If you observe here, inside the target directory classes, and if you observe here, we have a web application.var. We have a web application.var. The reason is inside the pom.xml we have given that file name, right? Whatever you give here file name, that with the particular file name, it will come that var file name. Okay. In the particular Java application, it will come artifact ID hyphen the particular snapshot version. But when it comes to the web application, whatever you are giving inside this build file name, that with the particular name, it will be generate var file. Okay. Remaining web application configuration, everything came here. What is that? mvn package. Now I'm doing mvn package is done. Next one, what is that? Verify. What are the uses of verify? Whatever it generated var file, right? It will verify that particular var file. Okay, mvn verify. Now it is verifying that particular var file. If everything is fine, then it will be showing that build success. Next one, what is the command? mvn install. What are the uses of mvn install? What are the uses of mvn install? It will be whatever is generated var file, right? It will be copied to .m2 directory. Okay, mvn install. Let's see. For mvn install, it will take install plugin. Now, if you observe here, it is build successful. At installing that particular root directory, web apps target directory, the particular var file, it is copied to .m2 directory. Okay, same thing. Var file is copied, and also pom.xml also it is copying. Let's see. I'm going here .m2 directory. Currently, I'm in root directory. Inside the root directory, go to .m2. Here you can go to repository. And what is that group name? Group name is com.techworldwithmurali, right? First go to com. Com is the directory. Inside the com directory, we have a TechWorld with Murali. Go to TechWorld with Murali. Inside the TechWorld with Murali, we have a group artifact name. What is the artifact name? Web application, right? Go to web application. Now here, Go to the snapshot. I'm going to snapshot. Same jar application we went right, same path only we are going here. Here, you can go here if you verify, var file is there, pom.xml is there. Okay, I hope understand that what are the uses of mvn install. Whatever var file and pem file, it will be copied to .m2 directory. Currently, I'm in root directory. If you see here, we have a web application. I'm going to insert a web application. Okay, here now what is the next command? Mvn deploy. What are the uses of mvn deploy? Whatever generator var file, right, and pem file is there, right, it will be pushed to Nexus or JFrog artifactory. Or Nexus and JFrog is the artifactory tools. We'll be store our jar file and var files from local to remote. Okay, we'll be use mvn deploy. Let's see what will happen. Mvn deploy. If you give the mvn deploy, it is failing. The reason is taking the mvn deploy plugin, but it is failing. The reason is we haven't specified inside the pom.xml the particular distribution management. That is the reason it is failing. Later part, I will show you like how we can configure Nexus and JFrog configuration to deploy, store our jar file to jar or var file to the Nexus and JFrog. I will show you later part. Okay. And majority in interview level, they will ask the question, what is the difference between Maven install and Maven deploy? Maven install and Maven deploy. When you use the Maven install, whatever is generated jar or var file, it will store in .m2 directory. Okay. When you use the mvn deploy, whatever we configure, for example, if you configure Nexus, it will be store what the particular jar file in Nexus repository. Okay. Got it right? Next, I'm using here mvn clean. What are the uses of mvn clean? It will clean that particular target directory. It will clean the project and it will be delete the particular target directory. If you observe here, deleting that particular target directory. If you give the ll command also, you won't see that particular target directory. Okay, this is the process of creating jar or var file, and also we apply that particular build lifecycle. Build lifecycle is very, very important in interview level, and also will be used frequently when you are configuring job level, Jenkins job level. Also, if you want to build the code, we can use the build lifecycle. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you next video.